B-25 crews and went out of the way to be here. And every time that we put out a call, whether it's the Air Force Museum for a Doolittle Raid reunion or for the final toast, for the different events, you know, the B-25 guys basically just always say, you know, tell me when and tell me where, and they're there. That's something really unique because these are airplanes that cost about $2,500 an hour to operate, and we have airplanes come from all over the United States to be able to participate in these things. But it's out of a huge respect, and that's what Warbirds of America is all about, keeping the story alive, keeping them flying to tell that story. Those of you that were here yesterday and watched you know, the air show, was that we're trying to recreate, you know, what happened April 18th, 1942, a little over 75 years ago. Keeping them flying is how you tell the story. And I tell the story sometimes about if I go to the National Zoo and I go to the lion pen, I don't want to see a stuffed lion behind a cage. I want to see a real lion. I want to hear him roar. I want to see him chomp down on a piece of meat and hear him roar. And that's what it's about, keeping them alive, telling the story, recognizing the veterans that, like the Doolittle Raiders, when mission before self was the whole story, their survival wasn't important, the mission was everything. It was true then, it's true today of our U.S. military. Don't ever forget that. Don't take the military for granted. Don't take your Air Force sailors and Marines for granted. They're out there protecting you. Dick, do you want to say anything?
Yeah. I would like to thank everybody here. It's great to be here. And I want to thank you.
Thank you is all we can do. I'd like to invite all of you to be a part of EAA Warbirds of America. We do a lot of good things, have a lot of great people, and Colonel Cole and the other veterans is what this is all about, and keeping these airplanes going in honor of all our veterans. What run a show now, since the rain hampered a few things, all the cameras and all that, we have, and in respect to Colonel Cole, we have set up an interview place. Thanks to Ron and Diane Fagan, we have a really nice building here where Colonel Cole can be inside. We have Jonna Doolittle, who will be joining us, Jimmy Doolittle III, and of course Larry Kelly will be here to tell us about the airplane. If the rain holds out, once we have completed that interview, which David Hartman will host, as I said, they will be inside the building. You get to sit out here in the moisture, the rain, whatever. Watch it on the Jumbotron. Then we'll ask Larry to come back out and talk to you about the B-25 and answer any questions you might have. And depending on how much we've worn out Colonel Cole, he may be able to come out and answer your questions as well. Following all of that, Colonel Cole will go over to the Warbird Merchandise Building, which is just behind us here, and his books will be there. He will not be signing the books. I think he had a little incident with his shoulder recently, and so the signing is limited. He will allow, and I'm sure be happy to have your picture made with him with the book. They are for sale in the Warbird Merchandise. Did I miss any details there? Oh, and there's the souvenir program. Please, 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 that helps support Warbirds in Review. There's a beautiful program available for sale. It has the bios on all the owners and our veterans and beautiful pictures of the aircraft. We have those available. Mary right here will have those in just a few minutes. Thank you. They do support Warbirds in Review. And Colonel Cole, if Larry would escort you inside, we'll get you all mic'd up and get ready to go here. And thank you all for your perseverance here. Ladies and gentlemen, for the crew members who need to see Chris, he's over by the white tent just on the west side of the bleachers here. You'll see him. You'll have the presentation in appreciation of your being here and doing all you have to make this airplane. I see Ron and Diane Fagan here as we're getting all mic'd up. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron and Diane Fagan are standing here with a couple of their grandkids. They are the reason that we have the ability to do a nice interview with Colonel Cole inside this beautiful Quonset hut. They donated that to EAA Warbirds of America for our use. We're having a briefing in one end and Colonel Cole in this end, so this is terrific. Ron and Diane, wave your hands, please. It may not be on the beaten path, but at Major Fighters World War II Museum, Grand Falls, Minnesota, everybody should go to that beautiful museum. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I say hi to the cameraman?
Sure can.
I'm Colonel. Are you with EAA?
Yes.
Everybody calls me Colonel now.
Colonel?
I'm a financial contributor to EAA, have been for many years.
Okay. Well, we thank you for your support.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here once
Are you a
again.
veteran?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, that's why they. Okay. What did you do?
Well, I'd have to get to know you better before I go into all that,
Uh-oh.
okay?
Okay. Korea or no, Vietnam?
I'd rather get to know you better first.
Gotcha.
But,
Okay.
I've been here for many years as a financial contributor. I'm going to have guests. They're giving me my own table at the Veterans Breakfast Friday.
Wow.
I didn't ask for it. I called in early as usual. I want tickets for my guests. They said, Colonel West, you don't need any tickets. I said, what do you mean? You're going to have your own table. Anybody who comes to the door of the breakfast and says they're at Colonel West's table, we're going to usher them on in.
Gotcha.
So that just indicates I have been here for a few years.
Well, we appreciate your support and thanks for coming as always. And
Thank you, sir.
we look forward to you again in the future years. So.
Thank you very much, sir.
See you around.
It's hard enough to get into this.
I can. Oh, okay, up there.